All right, what's up, everybody? So I'm on my other account here, and so as you all know, my restaurant just had gold items update. Now, there's over 50, 60, 70,000 people playing this game. The new items, the new update, I personally didn't really care for the update too much. I've been waiting for more decorations. They really need a lot more decorations. Not just, you could tell they really did the Ninja Legend trick that they did. How they went and all of a sudden now they're going and fishing for money. And to me, I don't like that at all. I think that's absolutely ridiculous for them to do. They could have put new decorations, new flooring, new tables, new chairs out, all kinds of stuff that we could have used and utilized during this game. But they went for the money factor, where they went to $4,999 for us to go get some table and some stupid chairs that are gold. They didn't even bother doing a better update here. And there's a lot of things they can still upgrade here. I enjoy the game. But I'll tell you right now, they definitely could have went a different route other than doing this. But I will say this. I do have a gold table and 2 chairs that I saved up money for. I just got my 2 chairs and literally just put them on. And as you can see here, if any of you that do know, you can watch here and see how much money's coming in and raking up. I'm going to go through some of my floors here. As I designed some of my game and some of my floors, I literally just kind of did something a little different. This was something I did not get from other people. This is just something that I made up and started just putting stuff everywhere. I literally would just sit there and delete the whole room, and then I'll put a square down or a decoration or a flooring down, and I'll just tell myself, well, does it look good? Okay, so we'll work with it. But as you can see here, I went with this red carpet, and I did some roping, and I just put the white tables up as a little modern look. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I can't tell you yes or no what's going to work out for you. You really have to decide on your own. But as you can see here, I got my gold table in the front. I have my 2. I can afford 2 of these tables now. And I was just on the account about 10 minutes ago on my laptop, and I decided to jump on here. And so you're going to see these chairs are 100% VIP. The table right here is 10% chance for VIP. But they're leaving $6,000 tips, $3,000 tips. I mean, it adds up really fast, especially if you try and grind it. But as I save up my money, I always have a gold stove. On every level, I have 1 to 2 gold stoves and 1 to 2 gold dishwashers. So let me go over here before a lot of traffic starts coming in. This is my next room. I literally try to keep it kind of the same with the tiki table and the red seats. I do like that look. I love the way. I personally love the bar stool look. I was just trying to mess around with some of the stuff, and I forgot to put some seating here. So I'm going to do that right now as we're sitting here doing it. Hopefully I have some bar stools. There we go. So let me put some bar stools down. And so anyways, as you can see here, I keep 2 stoves. I always have a stand here for food items and somewhere for the cooks to go, and a dishwasher. Typically, 1 gold stove and 1 dishwasher will work for you, but if the one room will get busier than the other sometimes, and it just depends what it is. And you'll see here, I'll throw some decorations up on top and do the chandeliers. And I literally I like the tiki tables because I like putting a bunch of stuff there. And I like a lot of people to sit. But when I got to this 3rd floor, I had no idea what to do. I literally didn't. So I put some marble flooring down, and I said, I'm going to try a different look here. So as you can see, this one will kind of get busy sometimes, and sometimes it won't. But I literally just go for something different on each level and just see what works. You never know. You just got to try everything. But I am going to change this. I keep telling myself to do it, but I need to change this out, and I also need to change where this is located at. I want to put it somewhere else. I'm not too sure where I'm going to put it at, but I might have to delete a few tables. But this is basically so if I ever want to do Roblox or something and do a boost, I can fit a lot of people in here and make some money. And that's one thing I do consider also, because I do sometimes run Robux, and I'll go over here and hit the boost, and you can see right here, I double my money, and I hit my advertise in 15 minutes. And I always do that. Since I have all the gold stoves, I don't even care about hyper stoves because it only takes like a second for me to make anything. But right here you can see this is my bar stool look. I did a little trim here. And these are just ideas just to do. This room does get busy since I just opened up. It does typically get busy. The bar stool look usually kind of works. I don't like where this is set, which I'm going to change. I'm probably going to put it right here in the middle. But or I'll delete. I'll probably wipe out the center location right here and put some different stoves right there. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. I might even stick it right here because there's an open area. But another decoration I did, something different. But let me go to 5 here. Let's see what's up with 5. Okay, so 5 I did my white flooring, white marble, and I left the stock flooring here. As you can see, I used my red seats, and I love these covers right here. As you can see, this draped table really works out. And with the red booth, I love the way that looks. It looks very nice and modern. And typically, this room will get really busy for me. As I said before, this is one of my favorite looks right here. I love the center location with the bar stools, so it gives someone to sit. And I'm a teppanyaki person, so those of you that don't know what that is, I love watching people cook. I mean, I know people don't like it, but I love watching people cook. And so if I'm sitting on the table here and they're cooking, I love smelling my food. And any of you that has not had any teppanyaki food or anything like that made right in front of you, it's amazing. So I kind of went with this look on a few different rooms, and I'm going to stick with it in quite a few of my rooms, just because of the fact that it works and I like it. And plus, you can, when I want to, and whenever I decide I'm going to use Robux to do a boost, I just put table, and I run red boost all the way across, and I'll literally fill up everything in here, just so I can maximize my money when I do it. Let's go up to 6 now. I'm maxing all floorings, and this was something don't make a comment on this one, because this one I wasn't too sure what I was doing, but I will tell you this. I was just trying to mess with something. I put some coloring in here, and blue and white I went with, and I put some red tables and stoves in here. I like it. It does get busy. If I sit it, this will be one of the busiest rooms. I don't know why, but the blue, I always feel that if you're going to make a room, you're going to want to make a room not with just cheap seats, because the cheap seats, literally, you have customers that are attracted to the modern tables, different customers that are attracted to your drape tables. So always remember that certain customers are going to sit in certain areas, and that's the way I believe that they're going to tip as well. And you can never judge your customer either, because you'll see someone dressed all nice, like countryman or whatever over here, and you'll see this young lady right here with a big old lobster there with a $300 meal. So you always have to remember, you can never judge your customer, because you never know who's spending that money. This is another popular room for me. It always gets popular. Tiki tables, brown flooring, and I just put some different trees around here. I always put chandeliers in most of these rooms like this, but I love the bar stool look. As you can see, I love a bar stool look. And let me add one in there real quick. But as you can see, I will end up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up filling this whole row with all golden stoves on this side. And on this side, I'm going to be all golden stoves over here. And I just like the look. And to me, honestly, I can afford it. So why not, right? And why not have gold stoves? So that's floor 7, and this is floor 8. And don't judge me on this one. Ladies, girls, let me just say I had to do a pink room. It wasn't something I was going to do, but it was just something at the last minute I said, hey, I'm going to try something out. A VIP, so you can tell I have 2 VIPs that just jumped in. But this is my pink flooring, something different. I run a square border around it with the for bar stools. I love it. It fits a ton of people, but it's just something different. Some ideas to use. I mean, I like having my gold stuff here, so I'm going to have 4 gold stoves and 4 gold dishwashers there. So that's just what I do. I mean, I love that look, and I think it really works when you kind of change things up. Now, let me show you guys this. Check out this gold table here. As you can see here, I got my gold people right there. And this is what they look like. If none of you have seen them, this is your money men right here. And you're going to see money men always jumping in here. And so 100% of the time, you're going to see VIP. These are their seats 100% of the time. No matter what you do, 100% of the time is what it's at. And I always keep my tip jar. If you guys can get a tip jar there. And people, 50% of the time, they're going to tip you. And whether it's $10, $20, $3, whatever, it adds up fast. So whenever you guys start this game, do the work yourself. Get a waiter first. Do the work yourself. Do all the cooking for yourself. You're going to have a corner slot over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to cook. You're going to sit there and get the money and everything. Look at, I had another guy just leave right now. I think that was a $3,000 one. But you're going to see that over here. You're going to be in this corner. And you just do the cooking. It's fast and easy. And what you can do is get a waiter, $100 for a waiter. Get that first. And then you're going to start adding cheap tables. Add the cheap tables as fast as you can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go and sit there and buy a chef. Once you get a waiter and a chef, check that out. Already happened. So you're going to get it. Once you get a waiter and a chef, you can start upgrading all your chairs and your tables. And that's going to be first priority. And just start making money. and you'll fill up with all the cheap seats all in here. Not like what I did. You can just run a row. Cheap seat, cheap seat, cheap seat. Run up all the squares and run a long row of chairs right there, and they'll occupy anything. You can fill all up in one long row, another long row. I put 3 rows when I started out, and 3 rows on this side is what I did. And it worked out perfect. And as you can see here, you can see how my VIP works. I mean, this is amazing. My VIP guys are right there. My money men. Those are my money men right there. And they'll sit there and order their lobster. I mean, that's just what they do, right? So the table always works out. And so let me just explain this. Not only do you have your money men there, you also have a 10% chance of them showing up on this side and this side too. But when you have the chair and a table together, it is 100% of the time. Now, if you just buy the chair, this chair alone, with any table is 25% for a VIP, okay? So with the table and this gold chair, it's 100% of the time it's going to be a VIP customer. 100% of the time. And on these opposite sides is 10%. So as you can see here, I'm going to get probably $10,000 right there just from these 2 guys alone. You're going to see it yourself. As you've seen within the last few minutes, I got 4 VIP customers. I mean, right away, that's probably about $20,000 right there within a few minutes. So you can imagine if you sit there and leave this on and try and grind or play the game for a while, I mean, you're going to have money. Money's going to add up. So as I said before, I mean, I went all the way up in 8 different floors. I maxed out my floors. I came back and decorated everything. It was just something I felt like I can do. And honestly, I mean, that's just what I do. So as you can see here, this one, $3,000 and $3,000. Boom, they're all happy. And that's how fast it goes, guys. I'm maxed out, by the way. Let me show you where I'm at here. I mean, I grinded this thing. Every one of mine is level 50. All of my chefs, I have not maxed out on chefs yet, by the way. But I have 3 more because to me, you don't need a lot of chefs. I mean, I could probably work with a good 6 or 8 chefs on each floor, but you really don't, because they're so fast. The chefs just run around fast. My issue with the waiters, though, I do believe you need more waiters, because up here, you'll see waiters gone and nobody letting in customers. And that really does bug me, because when you have boost on, I need waiters to be here. So that's my thing. And so I'll sit up here and I'll just enter everyone in, and I'll just do this right here. I'll click them in. And if you, I mean, the thing is, it's your restaurant. If you're just doing this just to mess around, that's fine. But for me, when I want to buy another table, like I want to buy 2 more chairs here. So I'm going to sit here and just sit here and poke at it. I'm going to be hitting X every single time, or you're going to sit there on Xbox and do the same thing. And just help yourself out when you play the game. But like I said, these tables are amazing. Have a tip jar there, run some boost on it. You're going to get 100% with the gold table and these chairs, and 10% on each side with the gold table alone, okay? So always remember that. So I don't know how soon, I wonder how soon, because within a few minutes I have VIP customers. I wonder how fast they're going to show up. But anyways, as you've seen before, 4 customers, 4 VIPs, I mean, that's about $20,000. So if you can get it, save the money up. It costs too much Robux. Get that money, save it up, run this front floor right here, enter them in, and get your designs on, guys and gals. I mean, get it working. But I hope it works out for you. If you sit here, add me in. The Active Room is this name that I play on inside this game right here. Add that name, follow it in, and just make sure to sub and like to my channel, Kez82, QUEZ82. Please sub to the channel and hit that like button. All right, I'm out. Peace.